Is there anything you guys do that some people might find strange?
We've been known to pee in a bucket and use that to fertilize our garden.
Yeah, and encouraging our friends to do the same thing.
Yeah. Our neighbor across the street is like, another load of goat manure, huh?
Video portraits of American trendsetters. 10 cities across the country, 5 episodes in each city. This week in Anchorage, Alaska, permaculture and urban homesteading with Red Edge Design.
I've been having more requests for different workshops. I was thinking that it would be good to come up with at least like a couple new fun ones for this fall.
I mean, that's another thing, is how workshops went this spring and summer so far with him. I think we can improve on that.
Yeah.
I don't think it was totally ideal.
Right, yeah. There's 3 ethics of permaculture. There's the care of people, and that means food, shelter, clothing, meaningful human contact, and then care of the earth, which means all of Earth's systems. The 3rd ethic is return the surplus to the system. If you think about it, in nature there is no waste. Everything gets reused and recycled.
My original vision was to have all like native plants from Alaska, but that didn't really happen.
Well, other things you might want to try would be like twisted stock would be a good one. We have a business called Red Edge Design. The tagline for that is urban homesteads for modern living.
I'm doing design work for energy efficiency and comfort in the home, and Seskia's doing design work, edible landscape, and landscape integration into the house.
This over here is sorrel. Have you tasted sorrel before?
No. Let me try some. Yes. Whoa! Oh my God, that's delicious. It's like a fruit leaf.
This is kind of our main garden. This is the first area that we started with and built out from here. You know, the garden is a demonstration garden, and it's a teaching garden for where I teach my workshops, and it also is where we get all of our food from. The idea behind a chicken tractor is a movable pen that you can move from place to place and have your chickens do your tractor work for you, which is digging up your garden when they're searching for seeds and bugs and all kinds of stuff. When people see our house, they love the way it looks, the colors that we chose, and the windows that we repurposed as a fence. And they get really excited because they want something that looks beautiful like that.
How do you balance functionality with aesthetics?
If something isn't functional, it has a pretty weak aesthetic profile. The higher purposed function that you can find, the higher aesthetic value it has.
Should we go in?
Sure.
Yeah.
Our landscapes shouldn't be separate from our houses. I mean, we're living in both places. We live in our yard, we live in our house, and we should make those work together.
Oh, there's chickens in here too. Okay.
Yeah. So I've got air being pulled in from here, run down this pipe, and this is warm air going in and cool air coming out in the summer. And then as it gets colder outside, it's cooler air going in and warmer air coming out.
These are the windows the old windows from the house.
Yeah, these are original single pane 1950s windows. We get the wind protection, we get a little bit of a greenhouse effect, and it's fun. I mean, I like the way it works. I mean, even,
It is it's a creative reuse of materials, man. What the hell is that, a beehive on top of your garage?
Got a beehive on top of the garage. See how happy they are?
Whose idea was that, man?
We really strive to integrate our work with our lives. And then we don't separate them out like most people strive to, because we love our work. We knew that we didn't want to work 80 hours a week in an office. Oh, such a sweetheart. We want to preserve the natural systems for our children and grandchildren, looking in the long term. You know, we're not just planning for the next 5 years on this property, we're planning for the next 100 years on this property and trying to create systems that can maintain themselves in that amount of time. Some people really believe that you can talk to your plants and that they will talk back and tell you what they need.
Do you believe that?
No.
That was good. A good dose of skepticism is always needed. I would have expected you to say, yes, I talk to my plants all day.
Getting your hands dirty is so good for your soul, and seeing the beauty around you, connecting with plants, like, I think all of that is really healing. And if everybody could be a little closer to the dirt and the food that they eat, I think this world would be a different place.
Next time on American Hipster Presents, making it in Alaska, a band on the cusp, the Young Guns.
Red Edge Designs, hanging out with Saskia and Matt, learning about permaculture, urban homesteading, reuse of materials. Let us know what you think about the aesthetics of the elegant solution. Click on the links for more, leave us a comment below, and be good to yourselves and your community. Time for lunch, time for dinner, time for me to be a winner. Talk to you next time.